It's peak week. I just, oh, focus. All right, guys, so I realize that I say all right, guys, a lot, but I'm just gonna roll with it because it's what I do. But anyway, I just finished my last fasted cardio session of prep. I am so excited for that. That makes me very, very happy inside. It is Friday, March 20-somethingth. That is irrelevant. I'll put it down there. But it is Friday. No, it's not even Friday. It's Thursday. It's Thursday. I just finished cardio. I have to eat my first meal, and I've got a couple things left to do. I still haven't packed. But the bonus to that is today I'm going to go through with you guys what I am bringing for my show. I'm also going to take you through a 5-minute boob job. So that is what I'm going to talk about today. And then of course just like updates on peak week and prep and stuff like that. But it's going to be a good video and you guys get to hang out with me today, and this will be going up later on today. So yeah, but for now I'm going to put this down and go eat because I'm hungry, and then I will talk to you guys in a bit. All right. Okay, so let's get into the 5-minute boob job. So as you guys know, when competing in the bikini division, I need to fix this angle because it's not straight. It'll do, Basil. Okay, so as you guys know, when competing in the bikini division, what they are looking for is a balanced physique. And in order to have that balanced physique, you want to have that, you know, hourglass shape. Now, not all of us are blessed with the top part of the hourglass, if you know what I mean. So I'm gonna show you guys how you can quickly and efficiently get that look without actually spending, you know, 5K on a boob job. So this is what my suit looks like right now. Let's see if I can. So I'm going to stuff the suit with this stuff. So you'll see a lot of girls getting stuffed animals and murdering them to stuff their suits. Stuffed animal lives matter, guys. So I actually just went and picked up the Polyfill Ultra Plush stuffing, and I figured that was just like a better option than just like murdering a poor stuffed animal. So I'm just going straight to the source, and then I have a ton of this, so I can use as much as I want. The benefits to that, guys, you don't have to worry how much you have because that's way more than enough. And then as well too, you also have the added benefit of knowing how the plush like feels and what it kind of like looks like before getting into it, because different stuffed animals are stuffed with different stuff. Rocket is crawling on my counter and probably will knock some stuff over, so I'm going to go and get him off of there. Give me 1 sec. Rocket! Okay, but I'm going to take this off. I'm going to stuff it and show you guys that process, and then you guys can see what it looks like after. Alright guys, so I'm back, and okay, so we're gonna open this up. Okay, and your suit should come with, most suits anyway, will come with like a little padding in there. You want to leave that padding in. Some people like to take it out, but I like leaving it in because it's just going to help to keep the shape looking smooth when you start to add stuffing. So you're going to take your stuffing and just like rip a chunk and start stuffing. And guys, you'll be surprised as to how much you can really fit in there. But just put it all in there. Okay, so as you can see, I've stuffed like quite a bit in there, and that's what you want. You want it to be like super duper stuffed. I'm gonna do that with the other side, and then basically you just wanna try it on, move the girls around to make sure that you have, you know, them sitting in the right spot, and then just adjust the padding as needed. so that it looks natural. So give me a sec to set the other side, put the suit on, and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so as you guys can see, it now appears that I have some boobs. So that's a 5-minute boob job for you. Now, the key here is to start with like way too much stuffing. Just stuff it as much as you can. I ended up taking out like a bunch, and then just play around with it and just like pull out pieces as needed, and sort of shift stuff around, look in the mirror, compare the sisters, make sure that they look even, and just try and make them look like as natural as possible, and just have them, you know, have like as natural a shape as possible. So someone like me who completely lost all their boobs through prep, now, you know, I look like I have a little bit more shape to me, and I tried to like make it more natural. Like I had way more in there, but obviously like I still want it to look like it makes sense, and you don't want any, you know, peek out in here or on the sides. So watch out for that. And everybody's boobs are shaped differently, so you're gonna wanna make sure that you add padding where basically you're lacking volume. So that is my recommendation. The other thing that I'm gonna recommend, guys, is that you take this with you to your show. So if you're doing a local show where you don't have to travel and you're at home, then you have this at your availability. But if you're going to a hotel, regardless of how perfect you think your suit looks, make sure you bring your stuffing with you to the hotel, because you just never know. And so it is better to be prepared and have that on hand in case you decide to make some last minute changes or something is not looking right, than to get there and then have to like run around looking for extra stuffing to put inside of your suit. So make sure that you bring that with you. So I sucked really hard at filming anything for peak week this week. I was gonna bring you guys to my photo shoot, and I had some other plans of stuff that I was gonna do, which I'm gonna film like after prep now. But it was just like a really, really busy week, and I just have been focused on making sure that like I get stuff in line for my clients before I leave, and that I get stuff in line for my show before I leave. So yeah, I suck at that, but I'm gonna try to be much, much better at vlogging the show day weekend, because that is what's important. Yeah, so I at least got this done for you guys, because I did want to make sure I make a video on this and then showed you guys like what I'm packing. And we head out tomorrow at around 11 o'clock, me, Denny, and Cuddy, and we're gonna drop Cuddy off with my in-laws, and then they're gonna bring Cuddy down with them when they come for the night show. So Cuddy will be there, and you guys will see all the fun show weekend shenanigans. So that is that. Ew, I'm shedding. I'm gonna do an interview that I have scheduled for a client, and then I am going to come back and show you guys what I am packing with me that is stuff you might not think of, and talk a little bit about the show and how I'm feeling, and that should be it for today's video. So yeah, I feel like this is another couch talks video, but too bad. That's what I am doing today, so you guys are gonna have to deal with it. So in terms of stuff that you guys should pack when you're packing for a show that you may or may not think of, let's get into it. First thing, your suit. Don't forget your suit. Literally make this be like one of the first things that you pack. Especially if you're traveling far, the last thing you want to do is be halfway to your destination and realize you forgot the one thing that's like super duper important. So suit, jewelry, shoes, make sure that you put all that together and aside. I keep everything in my little Angel Competitions bikini bag so that it's set, and then I pack like my robe and stuff like that separate, and my shoes have their own little baggie, but just make sure all of that is like set aside or packed or whatever is like one of the first things, so you do not forget that. A big box of markers and a coloring book, because there is a long gap between prejudging and finals, and it can get kind of boring, and not everybody wants to be scrolling through IG the whole time. So I will be bringing this 100 pack of Crayola markers, which I'm super excited about, and I will be coloring in my coloring book. I'm also gonna bring my laptop and an HDMI cord, so that way if the TV has HDMI, I can plug in my laptop and watch like TV shows and movies on Hulu. So HDMI cord is another, you know, tip for you guys as well too. Next thing is wipes in case something gets on you. You need to like wipe off like just like the base of your hands. So I always bring like little wipes with me. And these things are a lifesaver. These little Crest toothbrushes. Yeah, these are a lifesaver. Essentially what these are little toothbrushes that you can scrub your teeth and your tongue with. They have a little pick at the end that acts like floss in case you get something stuck in your teeth. So these are a great way to freshen your breath up while you're, you know, backstage and like pick out your teeth if you get something in them. That doesn't involve you like getting out floss or like having a toothbrush that you need to wash and all that. So you just like scrub, scrub, scrub and toss. These don't even need water. So I highly recommend picking these up for show day. Bikini Bite. So basically this is glue to help hold your suit in place. Now, sometimes tanning companies will keep Bikini Bite on hand and put it on for you. I know at my last show, they actually put it on for me because I paid to get tanned by them. Now, sometimes, you know, if you're doing your own tan or like, I don't know for this show if they're gonna do it for me. So I always bring my own Bikini Bite just in case. So I have it so that I can use it to make sure that my suit stays where it needs to and it doesn't ride up anywhere or move around where I don't want it to. Loose fitting pajamas. So something comfy, something made of like a microfiber or like a modal is really good. After you tan, you want something super loose fitting that is not red because any sort of red dye can run the risk of turning your skin green. So you want a loose fitting pair of pants and a loose fitting top to sleep in that's not gonna make you sweat because you can't put deodorant on. So it's gotta be something loose, comfy, and yeah. A set of sheets and towels for the hotel. The hotel is not going to be very appreciative if you get spray tan all over their sheets or their towels. So I always recommend bringing like a towel of your own and a set of sheets. So I am bringing these, and that way if you wreck these, it's not a big deal, and you also won't get dinged paying for the hotel fee for damaging their stuff. So make sure you bring sheets and a towel. And lastly but not leastly, treats. So I'm just bringing these little Brookside chocolates. Denny got them for me for anniversary. These are like my favorite chocolates in the whole wide world. So I'm really excited to eat these. Obviously, if you guys have been watching my Instagram, you saw I also got City Cakes half pound cookies. So I'll be having like a little bit of those, and I'll be having a little bit of this, and then we're going for sushi. So those are a couple little tips of things that you want to make sure that you pack if you are prepping for a show. I just wanted to share all of that with you guys in case, like I said, like it applies to anybody. If not, then you guys kind of like see what I'm bringing. Those chocolates are really good. If you haven't tried them, you need to. So how do I feel going into the show? Nervous, obviously, a little excited, ready to rock the stage. I feel really good about my posing routine. I'm really confident in the improvements that I've made in my physique this year. So right now I'm just trying to really focus on not stressing out about anything and just kind of gliding into the show even keel. I've really done all the hard work that, you know, goes into the prep at this point. There's no like last minute things I can do to magically make my physique 10 times better. It's really just about sticking to the plan and staying calm, and you know, I don't control who shows up. I just control how much work I put in for those 20 weeks of prep. So we will see how I do. You know, comment below, wish you girls some luck. I'm excited and I cannot wait to wake up tomorrow and just like get going and get on the road and get the weekend started. I'm like pumped. Tips in terms of like the show, post-show stuff. As you saw, I'm really only bringing like those chocolates and then getting the cookies and maybe like a donut or something. I'm not going like overboard and bringing 16 different things of like all this stuff I've been craving through prep. That just sets you up for failure, guys. You put in all of that hard work doing your prep. You don't want to go overboard and just like gorge on a bunch of food. I'm very much proud of the fact that I have like that understanding now, whereas like my last show, I literally bought the world. I bought like every favorite cookie, candy, chocolate that I could ever have imagined wanting. Like my hotel room looked like I was getting ready to hand out candy for Halloween, like to like the whole neighborhood. And like me and my girlfriends ate a bunch of food and it was a really good time. But like my post-show rebound obviously was not pretty. It was not like anything of what I would have wanted. So this time, like I'm going into it with, you know, I'm going to enjoy a nice meal. I'm not going to overeat. I'm not going to stuff myself. I'm going to enjoy a couple of treats and that's it. Like I'm not going to act like it's the only time in the world that I get to eat you know, off diet or eat chocolate or candy or whatever. I'm just gonna enjoy a couple things and enjoy time with my fam and my husband and Cuddy. And yeah, just celebrate like the fact that I put in all this hard work and, you know, that I got up there and I made it to the show and like I achieved the goal. So definitely recommend, you know, not bringing like a shit ton of food with you, like for post-show. What I do recommend that you bring extra of is the food that you need for show day. So if you're coaching, or you know, if you're coaching yourself, whatever your peak week protocol is in terms of food, I highly recommend bringing extra of it or whatever other food sources that you may or may not need to throw in during your show day. I recommend always having those on hand just in case. You know, in case like you drop like your chicken on the floor and you need an extra meal or whatever the case may be, it's always handy to have like 1 or 2 extra meals or, you know, a couple extra rice cakes or whatever it is that you are eating on your show day. Just have extra available to you. So that way if needed, if you need more or if something happens to what you did bring, you have that and you're not running around like a chicken with your head cut off trying to find that on show day, because the last thing that you want to do on show day is be like stressing out and freaking out about stuff. So prepare yourself as much as you can and then just enjoy the day. You know what I mean? Like I said, the hard work is done. There's no like crazy things you can do to make like drastic improvements or changes. So just enjoy the moment and be present and, you know, show love for everybody that came to support you. And yeah, so I know this video was really competitor show focused and probably not necessarily applicable to a lot of you watching, but I do hope that you enjoyed it. I do want to take a moment to say thank you to all of you for supporting me. I've gotten so many kind messages over the last little while on Instagram, on YouTube, on Twitter, on Facebook, and I just really appreciate from the bottom of my heart all of your support and love and kind words, and your girl is ready to crush it. So yeah, I'm gonna edit this and get it up for you guys, and I will see you guys in the show day vlog. That is that. I mean, we're gonna be out in Fort Lauderdale crushing it. That's the next time you guys are gonna see videos. So please subscribe below if you haven't already and hit the thumbs up button. Wish me some luck, and I will see you in the show day vlog. Peace.